Good evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. In Trinidad and Tobago, the exponential increase in COVID-19 cases from April to now in Trinidad and Tobago can be attributed to the presence of the P1 or Brazilian variant, which is now fully circulating in the population. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Roshan Parasram and Professor of Molecular Genetics and Virology at UWI, Professor Christine Carrington, both confirmed on Monday that the P1 variant is now the, I quote, dominant variant, end of quote, or strain of COVID-19 in that country. According to Professor Carrington, following the confirmation of the P1 variant in Trinidad and Tobago back in April, the P1 variant now accounts for 38% of all sequences they have generated since last December. The P1 variant has caused widespread increases in both the infection and death rates across Brazil and has spread to some 15 countries in the Americas, according to the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO. In Haiti, attackers raided 6 police stations over the weekend in Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, killing 3 police officers and burning their bodies in one attack. In another, a police inspector who refused to hand over weapons was shot to death. The head of the National Police, Leon Charles, confirmed 2 of the attacks and the inspector's death. He said authorities were intensifying efforts to combat the gangs, adding that police had restored control of a highway leading south from the capital that had been blocked by gang warfare since last Wednesday. The latest flare-up appeared to have killed about 10 people, including civilians, and forced thousands to flee the area as assailants torched homes and businesses, the Office of Civil Protection said in a statement. Videos on social media last week showed bodies along the empty highway that was manned by gunmen. The videos also showed displaced people, including children, taking refuge in a church, in a market square, and at a sports center. El Salvador is mulling laws that would make Bitcoin as widely accepted as the hard cash, the bills or coins that represent the satisfactory payment of any monetary obligation. President Nayib Bukele announced El Salvador's partnership with a digital wallet company, Strike, to build an infrastructure that would use Bitcoin. I quote, "Next week, I will send to Congress a bill that will make Bitcoin a legal tender," end of quote, he said. Bukele also said that investing the equivalent of 1% of Bitcoin's market cap in El Salvador would increase the country's GDP by 25%. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that you can buy, sell, and exchange directly without an intermediary like a bank. And internationally, French President Emmanuel Macron has been slapped in the face on an official visit to southeast of France. In a video circulating on social media, Mr. Macron is seen walking up to a barrier on a trip to Tain-la-Harmage outside the city of Valence. A man in a green shirt slapped Mr. Macron in the face before officers quickly moved in. The president, meanwhile, was pulled away. 2 men have been arrested following the incident. The identity and motive of the man are unclear. And finally, a woman from South Africa claims she has given birth to 10 babies in the same pregnancy. If the claims is proven true by doctors, it can break the Guinness World Record for the largest ever birth. The current record is held by a Mali woman who gave birth to 9 babies at a hospital in Morocco in May. 37-year-old Gosami Thamara Setho is believed to have given birth to the couplets at a hospital in Pretoria on June 7. Setho, who was already a mother of twins, reportedly gave birth to 7 boys and 3 girls by cesarean section on Monday. She was taken aback by the birth as she was initially expecting 6 children. Setho says all her babies were conceived naturally. That was all for tonight's original news. Thank you for joining. Back to you, Wendell.